let's welcome Samita ji. And she is working with Warrior Moms and representing the Chandigarh chapter. So, welcome, Samita ji. So here she will be talking about how this waste is contributing to pollution, and then it is affecting the women health. And we know that women has the responsibility to reproduce and that raise the children, that is our future generations. That how this problem is this pollution is creating so many hazardous to the women health, and how we should fight for it. Welcome, Samita ji.
Thank you, and good morning to everyone. So, I really enjoyed the previous panelists' discussion regarding how we can, tackle waste. So, waste is a major problem in most of our households worldwide. Let's not just talk about India alone, because due to when we do not manage our waste, it leads to various kinds of pollutions. So the major thing which even government of India has initiated is the Swachh Bharat Swarvekshan, which has been carrying on since a long time. It started, I think, in 2004. Then, as the governments came by, every government has taken it forward. So, which is very commendable. The initiative has been very commendable. But how far are we effective in it? And what are the implications we have on our lives? So, the major thing when we talk about waste segregation, we never talk about how it is going to affect our lives. So when we do not segregate our waste, the kitchen waste, the plastic waste, the hazardous waste, or even our sanitary waste, when it comes together and it is dumped in it, at various dump sites or landfills or whatever, it adds to various kinds of chemical reactions. And these chemical reactions are toxic. As far as air is concerned, it will go to, we will inhale that. And there are studies which tell that if a woman who is expecting, her unborn child is going to get affected. There are cases of these what do you say abortions because it's affected the child. And the other thing is when we talk about climate change, at times we do not know what exactly is the threat that is happening to the female population. So climate change hota hai, and uske साथ क्या 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 रिपरकशंस आती हैं एक विमेन के हाउस में पोल्यूशन रिलेटेड. सो पोल्यूशन हम ज्यादातर देखते हैं, बाहर का पोल्यूशन देख रहे हैं, बहुत कुछ ऐसी चीजें देख रहे हैं, पर क्या घर के अंदर का पोल्यूशन, हैव वी एवर लुक्ड टुवर्ड्स इट? So when there are, like now, there's been a natural calamity in 3 states, Himachal, Punjab, and Haryana. What is going to happen is that the cooking gas is going to be dearer. So the first thing, already it is pretty expensive. It is around 1100 rupees something, and now the women will be compelled to go get firewood. एक तो उनका टाइम कंस्ट्रेंट होगा. उसके बाद जब वो घर में आएंगे, when they will be burning the chulha, they'll be inhaling all the toxins inside. It will affect their lungs. It will affect, because we are talking about the majority of population which is basically economically weaker sections. So they usually have one room in which सारी फैमिली होती है. अगर कोई elderly है उसको इफेक्ट करेगा, बच्चे हैं छोटे उनको इफेक्ट करेगा, वुमन को तो करेगा ही करेगा इफेक्ट. एंड अदर थिंग इज, जब ये क्लैमिटीज आती हैं, क्लीन ड्रिंकिंग वाटर विच इज अनदर वेरी major thing. So from one place to another, a woman has to go get that. And not only that, जब ये हम बात करते हैं कि what exactly is climate change. Climate change is a threat multiplier, meaning it escalates socially, politically, economically, and it affects the girls because they are the vulnerable population. Even the sex trafficking increases, child marriages increases, girls are pulled away from their schools, and they are made to do help in household chores, or they are even made to, work in other places. So ये बहुत बड़ा एक injustice होता है. तो इसके लिए बाकी पहले पैनलिस्ट ने कईयों ने बात की कि डिस्प्लेसमेंट भी होती है, माइग्रेशन भी होती है. अगर हम माइग्रेशन की बात करें, सो मोस्ट ऑफ इट आई विल बेसिकली से इज कि जो डिस्प्लेसमेंट्स होती हैं वो ज्यादातर रूरल पॉपुलेशन की अर्बन एरियाज में आती है, और उसमें सबसे ज्यादा विमेन इफेक्ट होती हैं. जब उनका मेल काउंटर पार्ट अर्बन एरिया में चले जाता है तो उनकी इंक्रीज इन वर्क 12 से 14 घंटे बढ़ जाता है, बिकॉज दे हैव टू डू, घर का भी काम करना है, उन्होंने अपने फार्मलैंड्स का भी काम करना है, और इसमें हमें पता है कि ये अनपेड लेबर होती है. तो विमेन are responsible for over 70% of water related chores and management globally. पानी को इकट्ठा करने के लिए ये यूएन की स्टडी है. इंडिया में 65% of the agriculture workforce is women. So natural disasters इनकी exploitation के ऊपर बहुत ज्यादा पड़ जाता है, ठीक है, because we know the dowry and other things, so they are made to, and घर पे खाने के लिए जितने लोग कम हो उतना प्रेफर होता है, so जल्दी से जल्दी शादी की जाती है. लिटरेसी लेवल अगर हम इसका proportion देखें वर्ल्ड वाइड, इट इज 84% फॉर मेन एंड 71% फॉर women. और अगर हम डिजिटल डिवाइड की बात करें, डिजिटली इंटरनेट का एक्सेस, so 57% of the men have an access to internet and 33% on women. So early marriages that we've covered, then violence increases at home, and we also know that during COVID a lot has happened. And सबसे ज्यादा जो problematic thing है कि girls are made to drop out from school. Now this is a very alarming thing. So like Ekta ma'am has already shown on the graphs, and but this year I think it will be more dropouts because of the natural calamity, especially in the northern states, the 3 states. So these things are very worrisome, and as women, like we need to talk more about pollution. We need to talk more about giving justice, as giving our share in speaking out and talking about for the welfare of our children. So we are basically affected by a lot of things. So what I would also like to say is that as in my own experience as an activist, keh lo, hai na? So I believe that patriarchal setup is very difficult for women to get out and be vocal about the impact on climate change, and about what impact it is having to their families, because they are singled out when they start talking about these things. कि क्यों अगर वो कहे मेरे से फायर बोर्ड के बारे में बात आती है, and what one can have is कि give them more facilities. We had that जो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया की कई स्कीम्स आई हैं, पर एट द आई थिंक टाइम एंड अगेन ये पॉलिसी मैटर्स हैं जो रिवाइज करने चाहिए, कि विमेन फ्रेंडली होनी चाहिए, विमेन बाहर ज्यादा आए, अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स को लेके आए. दे नीड मोर रिप्रेजेंटेशन in the parliament, in local legislation, not just as puppets of the men, but to talk about their own problems. So unless we don't have a representation, if we do not come out, so this problem, we are going to be affected. And if a woman is affected with health issues due to pollution, that means that the entire nation is going to be affected. Hanji, Ekta ji, I think I've taken quite some time.
Thank you, Samita ji. Before we will move to our panelist, Dr. Suman Moore, I would like to say, Samita ji, जैसे आपने कहा कि more women representations, yes, if there are issues with the women, then only the women should be there to represent and take the decision in the policy making. Women को policy making में definitely participate करना चाहिए. Otherwise, जो बेनिफिट्स राइट वुमेन की जो प्रॉब्लम है और इन पोल्यूशंस और इन सब की वजह से जो रीजंस आ रहे हैं बच्चों के लिए, वुमेन के लिए, वो डेफिनेटली पॉलिसी मेकिंग में जब तक वुमेन आगे नहीं आएंगे तब तक उनको रिजॉल्व करना डिफिकल्ट ही होगा. तो कहा जाता है ना कि एक पढ़ी लिखी औरत जो है वो सिर्फ एक घर को ही नहीं, दोनों घरों को और जनरेशन्स को आगे जो है वो एजुकेटेड बनाती है. सो इसी कहावत को अगर हम सही तरीके से समझें और वुमेन एजुकेशन, वुमेन हेल्थ के ऊपर काम करें, तो हम आने वाली जनरेशन्स को एक अच्छा माहौल और अच्छी हेल्दी जनरेशन्स में एजुकेटेड, हेल्दी सिटीजन एंड एजुकेटेड, जैसे हम कहते हैं ना कि अच्छा इंसान बनना, अच्छा नागरिक बनना जरूरी है, उसके ऊपर हम काम कर सकते हैं. Thank you, Samita ji. I have shared the links, all the links for Warrior Moms in the chat box. So anybody who would like to connect with this mission, so please connect with them on their social media links. Thank you.